Starting lineup for you, we have Bo Buckets running the point guard position, Dima and Gio at the wings, and we have our two bigs, Vlad and Andre. Vlad playing the 5, Andre playing the 4.
And for you, Roman, what will be the 3 KFN goals to success tonight?
The 3 KFN goals to success tonight would be to prevent the other team from penetrating the midline. This is something Coach Semeniuk preaches. Be very aggressive on the rebounding end.
And C is ball movement. This is something that we want to continue on.
We see
early from last
we see
game.
Vlad winning the tip-off, always a good sign, a good omen in these Kozak games.
And we have Bo Buckets on the ball.
Handing off the ball to Gio. Gio handing off the ball to Dima. Dima attacking aggressively.
Finishes at the rack, being quite good there. Number 14 gets the aggressive board. And there's a run on the other end. He stops the ball. Calm, takes his time. 14, show of hands, looking for an opening. Number 15. The Kozaks seem to be playing man defense. Their traditional man defense. Giovanni swipes the ball away. And we have him on the other end. Great finish. Over the past 4 games, Vlad has not had a problem with finishing. An incredible improvement from last year.
And in terms of his personal life as well, you can make that comment.
Indeed. But we don't mix business with pleasure here. And now we have both Figgins with a striking pass, a laser pass to Dmitro Bumenshuen. Converts on the 2 points.
With his court vision, is able to find anybody at any angle, as tight as it gets. So
we have to remember that
something.
Figgins is a pass-first point guard, an incredible asset for the Kozaks basketball team.
We see the opposing team taking 2 heavily contested shots. They don't seem to enjoy moving the ball. Is it fair to say that perhaps we don't have as much chemistry with each other as we would have liked to see?
That seems to be the case so far, you know, looking at the warm-ups.
Another steal from Giovanni Biancheri. That's 2 for him this quarter. Dishing it off to Dima.
And an easy fast break. I know, Roman, you have been sidelined here for quite a while. However, you've been in and out of practices. What can you say about the boys running the full court fast break?
Oh, and we have the other team replying with a 3. What can be said about the full court fast break is that, hey, everybody on the team is great runners. Mr. Semeniuk makes sure to get everyone in prime physical condition. So we truly are what you call a fast break team. Good pass from Giovanni, pass into the corner. Dima takes the 3. A bit too long on that one. Fast break for the opposing team. Giovanni is able to stay in front of his man, despite quite a dribble exhibition. Skip pass.
And for now, we'll call them the green team. So far, they have not been able to really find their rhythm in terms of spacing. They say spacing has looked atrocious so far. However, they've managed to convert a 3-pointer.
Oh, good pass. Vlad just mishandles it.
Butterhands, the big man Butterhands.
To Andre, open 3, you know.
Through. Oh, almost a goaltending by Vlad there. Don't think I've ever seen that in history of the Kozaks. Oh, this will be an easy finish. So Ramon, in my experience, and especially from last game, it is fair to say that Bo Buckets on this current Kozak roster is one of the best players at converting and ones. He's an incredible contact facilitator, an incredible contact taker. What can you say about that?
Well, you gotta give credit where credit's due now. Bo Figgins, very physical, very athletic, able to drive through traffic and finish even with the contact. That's something very valuable for this team. When the going gets tough in the dying seconds of the game, or even during CISA, those kind of qualities really shine through, because it is often my experience that you get clobbered at the rack, especially during the 4th quarter when the stakes are at the highest. So it's a good quality to have, and the Kozaks are very lucky to have a leader who possesses those qualities. What kind of team the Kozaks are?
And from last game, it was exactly the other team's depth that has kept the Kozaks on their feet for full 4 quarters, but they've managed to snatch a confident 7-point victory. And Andre Ivanov. will be shooting.
at the free throw line. Free throws were a problem last game, and Coach Semyuk makes sure to tackle that during today's Kozak 30. As we see, improvement is in the making. As
So
Coach
would
Semyuk-
you add that to the fourth KFN goal of the match to be consistent from the charity strike?
Definitely. I think the Kozaks have missed out a lot on those easy points from the charity strike, and it's important for them to nail those down when they have the chance. Andre with the pump fake gets his opponent up in the air. And
Beautiful finish. You know, a year ago, Ramon, he'd make the same move, but he wouldn't be able to finish as easily as he could now. The calm press and smooth down
behind the back.
The back pass. Unfortunately, can't
$1 million
convert.
move, 1 cent finish. That's what they call it.
And as a pack of hyenas, Giovanni and Dima harass the green.
He's been known to be very consistent from the free throw line. First one right was in and out, unlucky. Quite a crowd that has gathered today in Malik. Wouldn't you say so? I guess our Cossacks have caught the attention of our school community, and
Of
obviously
course, we've got the parents, we've got the devoted moms in the presence.
the real MVP, some would say.
MVP indeed. We have the JV boys hungry for their high schoolers.
So far, he doesn't seem to pose a real threat. The boys are pressing up high, so Coach Semyuk's plan is to make sure the green team does not get the ability to drive.
And Andre steals the ball
Dishes it out to
right
Giovanni.
from the other team's nest. Number 8.
Fast break.
Fast break
Hammer
attempt.
is on there.
It's stopped by the Cossacks. And the green, let's call them the aliens for now, are not able to penetrate the Cossacks.
Oh, we can't really call
Fast
them
break
the
defense.
Monstars. They don't seem as exciting as the Monstars.
Let's call them potential aliens. And Dima from corner 3, and it's good. It's a swish for Dmitro.
He needs that kind of confidence, and once this first shot
Aliens
drops, you can
looking a
accept
bit
that.
dumbfounded on the court, and it's an easy steal. Another one for the Cossacks. Dish off to Bo, takes the contact and converts the and one.
Doesn't
Will it
count.
count? No, the foul came before the shot. Attempt.
If he will explode yet again.
I always have faith in little Saint Nick, you know.
Andre running through the left.
Ever since his
Gets an
first
open
debut.
look.
Andre, stroke of confidence, no good.
Feet were on the line.
13, kind of like a Draymond type of rugby hustle for the ball there by Giovanni. He's notorious for those, but they pay off 90% of the time. And an easy basket for Bogdan. No communication between the aliens' defense whatsoever. And we have the Cossacks on full press, and number 14 with, it will be a blocking foul for the Cossacks.
Number 14 seems to play very aggressively.
And stop me if I'm getting a bit too emotional here or a bit too biased in this case, but throughout the history of Kozak basketball, I don't think I quite ever seen a fast break offensive system as efficient as this one. Like, they've converted, as we see right now, a prime example of those fast breaks. They've not managed, like, their only misses came from either stupid, silly mistakes, but the way they basically part their ways and distribute themselves on a fast break and cover all the lanes needed.
A very rare
Very efficient.
bank three-pointer from the aliens.
Yeah, perhaps Bogdan Galitsyn will respond with a bank 3 of his own. And will we see it? No, Chopin, smart pass to Bo in the post. He will look to clear space. Moves
The boys
to the
have
side.
incredible space.
Hustle to the racks, and good cut by Giovanni, and
Good strength.
hustles for his own rebound, and gets the second chance effort. Is good by
The
Giovanni.
hustle pays off, and Giovanni Blancheri is the living example of that statement. Plays with all his heart, willing to put himself on the line for his team.
He's a tiger that will never settle on the court. He'll be there till the dawn of light, but he'll always harass players on the press, on the defensive manner, whatever the score is. Even if they're winning by 80 points, which was almost the case in the
Swings it to
PSI
Andre,
game.
Open three-pointer. Andre has been a bit cold.
Bogdan with offensive board. An attempt to draw contact there, but miscalculated. And it's the aliens on the other end. Number 13.
Skip pass to the other wing.
And a pick and roll. Crazy float. A wild shot by number 13, but it goes in.
Do you think the aliens are just simply getting lucky, or do you think this is the true essence of their offense?
So far, I believe it was mostly luck. I have seen some efficient games offensive-wise.
In terms of shooting from beyond the arc, the guy was spot on, and as soon as he got the ball, he had all the confidence in the world to let it fly, and let it fly he did. With him netting, I believe, a total of three three-pointers, correct me if I'm wrong. We'll have to refer to our statistician, Stefania Konenko, for the coverage of stats.
And you see Giovanni giving an unintentional friendly smack to his brother. To kind of remind him, I'm the older one, fratello. And now it's the aliens with the inbound. We dish it off. Number 14. Oh, number 14 with a pull-up jump shot. No good. No box out by Nick. However, he gets the swat. Maybe that's what he was intending to do. And it will be an inbound.
Perennial All-Star. I said it at the beginning of the season, and I'll say it again. Perennial All-Star, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Bogdan with the great.
And this looks like an easy 2 points. And Andrei Borishevsky a little short of it. This exactly is the silly little...
Finds his brother in the corner for three.
Oh,
Vaus has had many generations of great Kozak basketballers, but it's truly this young generation. Won't make a comment about the air ball right there. Maybe just a bit too nervous. Andrei Borishevsky doesn't seem as confident from the future line as he was from beyond the arc. But going back, it's taken years for Coach Samuel to perfect his fast break oriented lineup, and it's working perfectly at the moment.
And somehow 13 managed to get there on time. Attempts a step back 3-pointer. And we have a little Luka Doncic reference from the aliens here. And we have Giovanni Biancheri looking for an answer here. Aggressively attacks the rack. Almost no contest there. Perhaps even a little touch on the shoulder there by number 14. However, no call was made by the referee. And the Kozaks go into the second quarter with a confident Mr. Narula. Do the math here.
14-point lead.
14-point lead. Type of... What do you say, Yusuf? The same type of fast gameplay, and this is what I'm talking about.
Can he dunk it?
Oh, and Paul gets his name on the score sheet with a quick 2 easy points.
And another timeout immediately called by the aliens.
And as I've mentioned, we might not have a voice in on this one, but the coach, my oh my, does not look pleased.
Let's hope that with the growth and success of Kozak journalism, one of our sponsors will be able to feature a mic'd up episode coverage of the KSSL League, and hopefully we'll be able to bring you the sounds live from the court, which I'm sure many users at home would like to hear. So stay tuned for that. But for now, we must own, we're limited by our KFN three goals a day.
Free KFN meal if the Kozaks outscore their opponents by 123 points. Or convert 100% from the free throws. But unfortunately, to Andrei Borishevsky's performance at the charity strike, the crowd will be left hungry like the LA Lakers fans and their tacos. And we see the aliens taking in the ball on court, and we see if there have been any adjustments made post their timeout.
Well, the aliens seem to be a lot more coordinated after the numerous timeouts enacted by their coach.
Yeah, the ball seems to be moving. They seem to be more or less spaced out, but yet again another deep three. Not a good shot at all. And we see the aliens being rather lenient in their shot selection. We see the Kozaks. They'll be running a pick and roll on Borishevsky. Good opening by Paul. Paul a bit too generous down there. And quick hustle by Dima with a steal. And
Tries to hand it
it's a
off.
bit of hot potato there, but the ball ends up in Kozak hands. And it's Bo Bucket sees an opening, and Paul Ziegers 2 for 2 field goal. You know, my prediction in the NBA is that DeAndre Jordan will be the most improved player. And we see an analogy here of Paul Ziegers, the most improved player of the KSSL tournament.
We've yet to see our
I
other.
called it now.
We've yet to see our other big man, Momo Ali.
On the court, Momo Ali unfortunately has been sidelined with a gruesome ankle injury.
Oh wow! Oh me! Oh my! A bit of Derrick Rose up there.
Vintage Derrick Rose, should I say. Speaking of Derrick Rose, his fan gets a steal there. Andrei Borshevsky running the fast break.
We have Paul calling for the alley-oop.
And Paul is right there in the hole, I guess, to his best buddy.
Take the shot, Paul. Take the shot.
Back to Bo Buckets to reorganize the offense.
Kyrie.
Great take from three. Great take. Wow.
Kyrie Irving type of finish, was able to maneuver around his defender.
Maneuver is the word. The mid-air adjustment, impeccable. And we've seen this. This is taken from the last game. Same conversion from the and one conversion.
A Russell
And
Westbrook
number
type of
14.
player in both Deacons alone.
Indeed. And number 14
Dima
tries to
running the fast
fool
break.
the veteran Bo Buckets. No
Rush
good.
the layups.
See, this is the only way the Kozaks might miss a layup is due to these unlucky chances of the rim not being in Kozaks' favor.
Aliens able to convert.
And it's 32-13. Quite a confident margin for the Kozaks. And we have Peter Biancheri. Oh, Andrei Borshevsky with a three-pointer, no good. Good. And the Kozaks able to regain a second chance. And how much do we have on the shot clock? We have 14 seconds on the shot clock. The shot clock is reset.
Pietro Biancheri being only a
If you're cheering, I have the same number. Flexible.
3, yes. From
Pietro
Dmitro.
Biancheri being very young and being trusted with the ball at this age just shows the
And he's shown quite exuberant confidence, especially in his shot selection in terms of the three-point line.
definitely. He came into the season a bit as a wild card, taking oftentimes difficult shots, oftentimes getting himself in difficult situations where he would dribble into the defense. But as the season progresses, he's morphed into a very mature, very much of a leader-like figure. And do you think the added responsibility played a major role in that?
I think so. Finally, he's been able to play to his true potential. But what can I say about Peter Biancheri is experience. Leading his teams, middle school teams, being the leader.
Perhaps it's not simply experience, perhaps there are external factors contributing to his.
There might be indeed. But what I have to say is he's not only he was ball attempting to stop the play there, however the foul wasn't called. So, bringing back the topic to Pietro, he has been a leader on and off the court, a very vocal type of guy, leading his middle school team to both Tbilisi championship and relative success in CISA. And the guy has been in every morning practice, at least when
Tries
I
to
used
split the pick and roll. Brilliant dish.
And it's Paul Ziegers tying his career high for 6 points.
Let's see if he can break Momo Ali's career high of 8 points. It's the battle of the big men.
Indeed. Number 15 with an attempted hula hoop shot. I'm not sure what to call those.
This game. First free throw rattles in and out. Let's see if he can capitalize on the second free throw. Second free throw hits the back iron.
And no life found on Mars, and it's the Kozaks regaining the possession. Andrei Ivanov
Andrei Ivanov bringing up the ball. This
pulling
is a-
up with a hezzy. Strong take. Gets the does he get the foul, ref?
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
Blocking
Indeed.
foul, 2 shots. That would be.
Pass off to guys like Bo, the ones most trusted, the first options for ball handlers.
This year definitely matured, and he has the confidence both in his shot and in his ball handling ability as he nails down the free throws.
And I think it's a smart decision by Coach Semyuk to insert him with a lineup of less experienced second unit so he can prove his leadership. And then we have Paul Ziegers with the long arms and a great steal. We have Dmitro trying to outpace the opponents. Andre with a swing to the left.
Good pass.
Pietro finds Little Saint Nick and Little Saint Nick with a pair. And it is 39 to 13. The aliens have not been able to respond. They have been pretty silent for most of the second quarter. Little crossover there.
And attempted behind the back.
They attempted to replicate one of the Kozaks' flashy plays. However, lack of success there. Pietro with a three, with a hand in his face. Get bloody.
Don't let the stats fool you. 20 points isn't as impressive when you found out how many points of those were cleaned up. But still, an important job in the basketball court, and that's what a center is required to do. And we're glad Vlad has succumbed to that role. Long three.
Tune in to Google Classroom to see the available stats provided by our statistician Stefania Klemenko. And
Andre
sure
really running the floor. Another first this season. I've never seen him run.
Plenty of offensive boards for Vlad.
Really,
I talked to
we
him.
have Vova on the court. Vimak Akbar looking to make an impact.
And he's already been hustling with the alien.
But it's really impressive how much the physical condition of Andre has been able to improve. He's improved his lateral quickness and agility, and he's still able to post up guys who are much bigger than him in size.
Hey, he practiced those quick feint on the
Vova
Egyptian sand.
goes up, looks confused, was hoping to get the
Here's
foul.
Blanchard with an easy steal. Oh, great take by Pietro. And the crowd is satisfied to say for one thing. Okay, Ramon, has your opinion changed in regards to the aliens?
Not
whatsoever?
really, Malik. I haven't held them in much regard since the beginning of this game, and I'm continuing to claim that they are nothing but a mediocre team.
And number 14 just barraging his way through. Much of individual effort, hard shot to make, but he makes it at that. And he grabs the offensive board. And number 5 seems to be the team's point guard relative to his size, but it is number 14 attacking the hoop most of the times, and he converts on this one.
Number 14 has really turned up the pace.
Perhaps he'll find his spark closer to the second half.
Become a lot more aggressive, almost as if he was silent during the first half.
And we have Vimak with the ball.
We have Vlad thinks about it.
We'll get under the offensive board. Quick put back, a bit too quick there.
Manages to knock it out.
Not
Vlad
another
driving,
attempt,
another
no.
rarity. Goes up on the right
And
side.
converts.
A tinge of criticism up here from the commentary box, as he preferred his right hand over the open left side, something Coach Semeniuk would likely get on his case about, but
Good
a
mark
bucket
on
is a
that.
bucket.
Good mark on that, but his incredible conditioning and his upper body strength allows him to basically scare off opponents down low, and which basically causes them, they're either too scared to either foul or simply make any contact with him whatsoever. And that's what lets him convert his, well, in middle school those would be fadeaways, but he's manned up now. Those seem to be clear man takes.
He gets the foul, a bit upset, was hoping he would be able to get the drive. Now he has 5 seconds left on the clock.
And we have Coach Curry, one of the Kozak journalism sponsors here. Shout out to Coach Curry. Not Steph, Marty. The infamous Marty.
And Mr. Semeniuk decides to call timeout there.
With 5 seconds on the clock.
Perhaps the Kozaks ahead of TISA, proving that the Kozaks are real competitors and real challengers for the TISA Pro. Tough shot, rattles in and out, unlucky for Pietro Biancheri.
And we conclude the first half at that. The score is 45 to 17 for the home crowd.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, with the second half. The score being 45-17, the boys have a 28-point lead. Let's hope that they can maintain this lead. Something that did not happen last game, as towards the end of the game we saw the opposing team become increasingly alarming to the Cossacks, managing to cut down a 15-point lead to a 6-point lead, and my commentary partner and I were very confused by the lack of clutch factor in the Cossacks, not being able to close out the game with a 15-point lead that they maintained. But a win is a win, and let's hope that they are able to maintain this lead throughout the entire game and show that they will not relax, not even for a single moment, and that their teams very petty from the ref calling a backward violation, but rules are rules. His foot was over the half-court line. Kozak ball at the half. Our lineups at the second half, we have Giovanni and Andre, Dima along with Bo Fikins and Vlad Stelmach. Very strong, very confident lineup. We see Gio attempting to find Andre inside. Vlad saves it. Ball on the drive. Finds Dima. Shot clock violation is called. It will be Alien's ball. You see the Aliens bringing up the ball up the floor. Cossacks playing man-to-man defense. It's been a while since they played zone defense, but I guess the tough shot. Dima swats it away. It will be Kozak ball. Coach Kos plays 55. Told the viewers that do not know what 55 means, it is a play for one of our centers, in this case being Andre. Andre looking to do damage in the post, scoops it up with the left, just goes a bit wide of the basket and rattles out. Aliens now on the fast break, looking to attack through the middle. Number 14 dishes off to the three-point line. Number 13 putting on a dribble exhibition, uses the screen. Number 14 splits the pick and roll, goes up, floater is good. Let's see if the Cossacks can reply with something of their own. Giovanni Vincer bringing up the ball, setting up the play, goes one, quick handoff at the wing. Pass to the wing, Bo Fikins kicking it off into the corner, good pass to Vlad. Simple finish from Vlad. Excellent ball movement from the Cossacks, truly able to break their defense apart with off-ball cuts and fast and precise passes, something that Coach Semeniuk has been trying to teach them for many years. Number 14 with a layup of his own. It just seems that the teams are trading baskets in this third quarter. There isn't any highlights of sort yet. Oh, we have Dima making a three-pointer from the wing. He's 2 for 3 from three-point land. Looking to have a very good shooting night. Pick and roll run by the Aliens successfully, as the point guard was able to find the roll man and for an easy layup. Bo Fikins bringing up the ball. Pass it to Gio on the top of the key. Vlad in the corner takes a three. Rattles in and out, unlucky for Vlad. Cossacks are really continuing to press the Aliens, and it ends up in a steal. Bo with a bit of showcase of his passing ability with a movement, and Bo Fikins, calm, collected, rises up. Fresh free throw good. He's really worked hard on his free throws during the summer. Last year, free throws were a bit of rocky subject for him, but this year he's really stepped up to the challenge and is managing to knock down free throws at a much easier rate. Andre with the ball, top of the three-point line. Bo Fikins skip past to Dima. Let's see if he can knock another one down. Vlad with the rebound. Easy second chance opportunity for Vlad.
Like taking candy from a toddler.
We have a travel caused by the referee. That was a travel. Looked like he was tap dancing inside the Cossacks paint.
About their opponent, except that
The JV program
it's a new
is
team.
has picked up its pace truly in the Kozak basketball program. It's been given a lot more attention to since I was a freshman, to say the least.
Great assist to Vlad.
Andre has really improved his passing ability, as you saw.
Exactly, you never think of him as a playmaker, but here he is. It's number 13, trying to out-dribble himself. Mitchell like a hawk right in there. Tries to cheat. And here we have a fast break. And will it be successful? No. However, they maintain the security of the ball.
Gio looks quite open.
Go bucket slashing.
Finds Dima. All the confidence in the world.
Dima.
No hesitation.
Jump stop. Amazing take.
Vlad.
However, Vlad is right there stealing points from his teammates. He's right there, too big, too strong.
Well, his favorite player is Russell Westbrook, so I guess there's a reason for it.
Number 13 with a deep desperation three, I'd call it. I don't know
Almost
what
a turnover for the Kozaks. Managed to save the ball. Both Fikins running at full speed. Euro steps. Just unable to. And who it is again?
We've seen this scenario every time. You know, it's like that movie, you know, where the girl wakes up every time, forgetting what happened to her, but it's the same thing over and over again. This is what we have here in the KOZAKS Sviatoshino arena. And we have Bo buckets on the other end.
With the Euro step, plays it off to Andre, gets fouled.
And we have a guest star appearance. We have a celebrity show here a bit. Yo, Mr. Crane, what's our homework for tomorrow?
Yeah, test.
We have a rare appearance of Muggsy Bogues in the Sviatoshino arena.
Very dark humor type of person here. And we have Andre at the charity strike once again.
Andre looking a bit quiet this game, don't you? Doesn't it seem so, Malik?
Surely not as aggressive as we'd like him to be. However, he hasn't been causing any turnovers for the Kozaks.
He's been assisting a lot of his teammates, including
assists beyond the three-point arc.
But perhaps, in my opinion, a weird factor that I've noticed is that Andre's productivity, he's kind of like Kobe in that sense. He is there when you truly need him.
Gio converting the and
one confident, and he's not even surprised. Just another day at the office for him. But honestly, for Andre, Ramon, do you recall last year's? Tell us about Andre's last year's role in varsity.
Well, last year he was a Klay Thompson type of player, a catch and shoot, a notorious shooter. Could always rely on him when you needed the 3 points. This year has morphed into something much more. He's morphed into a post-up threat, and coach has been trying to use him to his full potential, setting up plays in the post for him. Andre isn't afraid to go at. Andre isn't afraid to go at players much bigger than him in size, and he has a very good percentage converting against players that are much bigger than him in size. So, despite him being a bit quiet this game, we see him giving off another assist, something he wouldn't have done last year, as he usually played and dribbled the ball with his head down. But he's really learned to see the floor, and you gotta give credit where credit's due, Shannon.
However, in terms of minutes shared in his role last year, was he not the sixth man last year?
He was. He chose that role for himself, but this year he willingly accepted the starter role. He said, "Coach, I'm ready for prime time. Let me hoop." In the words of Andre himself, "I'm just trying to hoop."
Great. Actually cool here, ladies and gentlemen, and another successful fast break. How many of those will we have?
Nick Calhoun, perennial
Little Saint
All-Star.
Nick. Little Saint Nick. And we even have a fan base here for Nick. Giovanni with aggressive defense. Number
Long
4.
two.
Long 2. No good at all, and wow! Okay. It's kind of like toddlers playing 21 out here. Oh, wow! Oh, this will make the highlights, ladies and gentlemen. This will make the highlight
Always
reel.
life overseas. That's where the highlights lie. One of our team members, Andre to be exact, takes the time to make the KIS KOZAK Varsity Boys mixtapes as well. So anybody in the audience wanting to check that out, please go to the YouTube channel Bo's Life Overseas. There's a very, very huge collection of highlight reels, even the ones from last year. So anybody willing to.
So Ramon, so far, who was your KFN player of the game?
I think Gio, Bo, even Vlad, despite him getting majority of his points, a second chance opportunity, still played a very important role. Pietro Biancheri goes for 3.
They leave him open for a three-pointer. Disrespect him at that. Bogdan Galitsin, way off on that one. He's a bit rusty on his three-pointers here.
We do remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that if you do guess the stat line of 3 Kozak players, you will get a free ticket.
Pick your brother up. Pick your brother up.
You will get a free ticket to the next Stukul event. This initiative is sponsored by Stukul itself. And so, anybody in the audience wanting to get a free Stukul ticket, submit the stat lines of 3 Kozak players before anyone else to Kozak Journalism, and you will get a free Stukul ticket.
And we conclude the third quarter here with the Kozaks with a rather confident lead. 68-23. Mr. Narula did the math.
68-23. That constitutes, if I'm not mistaken, a 45-point lead.
45-point lead, ladies and gentlemen. Private moment there. Stefania! Give our shout out to our stat taker.
Statistician. We have Mr. Coach Holmquist, who has generously offered to work with the JV boys, as stressful and as problematic as that is.
Yeah.
It's an important job, and we have Logan, Nathan, the 2 heirs to the Kozak basketball throne in the next couple of years.
And Mr. Holmquist has been kind of that, how do you say, a palachka-vyrучалочка.
He has truly been a Mark Jackson type of coach who is willing to take the back seat in favor of Steve Kerr.
And has been willing to step in last year in the middle of the season with the absence of Gail Stubbs, Coach Stubbs. He volunteered to go in, and even after Mr. Stubbs returned as the third assistant coach. Kozaks and Pietro Biancheri gets blocked.
Gail Stubbs, also known as Phil Jackson on our team,
Oh!
due to his years of experience and his
The aliens seem to be rejuvenated after the pause, the entr'acte in between the third and fourth quarters. Comeback is unlikely, but we won't exclude
Andre
anything.
steps it back for
Step
3.
back
Let's see if
three.
he nailed it down.
Oh, that's pretty! Oh, that's pretty!
Yes, he can, and he will, ladies and gentlemen. You
Boy,
see
that's a beaut.
Andre not hesitant to shoot the ball whenever he has the opportunity, and these last past games he has been a sniper from beyond the arc. Let's hope this can continue all throughout the season, as Andre can really be an enormous threat with his size and his ability to shoot.
Hey, Pietro got blocked. Peter on the line.
Pietro Biancheri dishes off to Bogdan.
Andre with a little tip in the... Oh, miscommunication between the Andres.
Andre, unlucky.
So Ramon, any updates on the aliens? What do you think of them? The fourth quarter. This is pretty much a decisive stance. How do you grade this team? Oh,
Making a statement, AC.
wow. It's like they've heard me from all the way here. All the way here in Alcatraz. And we have Peter Biancheri.
It never gets quiet.
Oh, Andrei Borshevsky with a second 3.
2 for 2.
2 for 2. He's hot.
This is what I've been saying, ladies and gentlemen. Andrei Barashevsky has been clinical from beyond the arc, and it truly has had a huge impact on the KIS Kozaks. A tough shot there. Bogdan Galitsin
Tough
with the
fader
rebound.
there.
Andre on the fast break.
Andrei on the fast break alone.
Misses
Rushes
the
it.
layup. Aliens
Does
with a
not
fast
use
break.
his left hand.
Andre attempts to get the steal.
Bogdan with great coverage, almost forcing number 4 to travel.
Bogdan has really shown a Roy Hibbert type of defensive player with his verticality. And Andrei Borshevsky 3 for 3. The fairy tale. Nick
such
Calhoun for 3.
Generous teammates.
Thinks about Andre.
We have
for
Uncle
3.
Drew from the corner tomorrow for the hardworking Kozaks and get those work on that shot.
Andre.
Not even work on it. Get it back in the rhythm, because
the number one best advice when it comes to shooting foul is just to keep shooting, and eventually we'll have to go in.
And guest star appearance, Andrew Grishenko once again. We have a lot of celebrities today in the Svetoshin Arena.
Let's Andre asking for it, hoping to go 3 for 3. Andre's asking for it.
Pieter saucing, guess and one.
Omar Ali's career high.
Well, he, if we're not mistaken, already has 6 points.
So 2
That's
more
for sure.
to tie him and 4 points to break Omar's.
I think 4 minutes will be enough for that. We'll see.
Perhaps we might even see a show off of our big men, our bigs' vertical
We
ability,
have
as
13
that's
with
something we
1
practice.
again. Oh, Andre, they're smart enough, but the aliens don't seem to be exactly the most considerate in their basketball choice.
Andre, 3 for 3, fairy tale. Let's see it happen.
Oh, rattles in and out.
Let's see him go again.
And Pietro comes in down.
Let's see him
And
go
what does
again.
he want to do? I feel some sauce incoming. Oh.
Takes his own. Does a bit of a sidestep there.
Oh,
Unlucky.
good. Wow. Kozaks seem to be having a lot of agency and freedom to do whatever they want on the offensive side. Coach Semenyuk letting it rest easy, telling the boys, we have this covered.
Closely at the stats. Something to consider, Kiss Cam in the Svetoshin Arena.
Well, we have it. Oh, it's this awkward sibling moments probably. We don't know. Okay. And it's Peter Biancheri with the remaining 2 minutes on the clock. Paul Ziegers. Not a good position for his role.
Andre swings it to Nick.
Little
Takes a
Saint
3.
Nick for the 3.
Swish! Perennial All-Star, ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Kuzma.
And lead extends to 79 points.
That's a
No, it's not
50-point lead.
14 with a jump stop take. I think next game I'd like to call them slime balls because that seems more accurate. Not in terms of their play style, in terms of their jersey color.
Alley-oop to Andre Bereshevsky with his behind-the-back pass.
Oh, Paul Ziegers.
Shoot it out. Andre is asking for another 3, saying he's on fire.
Pietro calls the play too. ISO for Pietro, attempts a
floater.
floater. Stops the time at that shot and just
The hang time on that shot was something else.
and
Good defensive effort by Pietro. Manages to hold the aliens, or slime balls as we refer to them as of now.
number
Take a 3.
5, crazy shots.
Nick
with-
Calhoun, perennial all-star. Dishes off to Pietro. Takes
Oh,
the
deep 3 for Peter. Really trying to get on that ball is life overseas tape, isn't he? And it's number 13. Number 5, they reach an offensive stupor. Let's see if number 14 attempts a 3, a good looking air ball there. And it's Nick on the other end,
Andre.
looking up, doing his due diligence. Andre banks in a shot. And so far that's 2 3-pointers and a bucket in the paint.
I think it's more 3-pointers than that. I'm
More
not
than
sure.
that? I'm not sure. Well,
Hey, anybody at home who's willing to guess the Andrei Bereshevsky stat line can submit to Kozak Journalism by tomorrow morning, and we'll receive a prize from the courtesy of Secondary Student Council.
and what was your Stuco highlight of the game, Roman Narula?
Super highlight of the game was definitely. Well, that just beat it right there, folks.
Clearly
It's hard to say, but there's been a lot of great moments in the game. Andrei Bereshevsky's shooting extraordinaire, let's put it that way, shooting clinic. 2 consecutive 3-pointers have really had me in awe, and the Kozaks will dribble the ball, showing respect for their opponents. We have the whole arena applauding. I am applauding as well.
I would be applauding, but I'm holding the camera.
The Kozaks remain undefeated, ladies and gentlemen. This is truly a road to a championship season.
And as the Cossacks to go to extend their lead to a 4-0 run. We concluded that. Tonight with you was Malik Banat and
Roman Narula.
thank you for joining us.